You finally make it through the metal detector, grab your shoes, and take a deep breath. The high-stress security checkpoint is over, and your flight doesn't depart for another hour. But the moment you grab your bags, you find yourself walking through a mandatory corridor of luxury perfumes, premium chocolates, and designer handbags. Why is it nearly impossible to reach your gate without navigating a high-end shopping mall? Major airports have shifted toward a business model where the operation of flights is almost secondary to the real driver of growth, large-scale retail. These facilities now function as high-performance shopping environments that use airline gates to guarantee a constant stream of foot traffic. The strategy relies on a simple observation. A traveler with a boarding pass and an hour of idle time is the world's most valuable captive consumer, and the terminal is designed to turn every remaining minute into a transaction. Once you pass through security, leaving the terminal is no longer a convenient option. You are effectively contained inside a heavily controlled environment. Retailers call this a captive audience. While you wait, behavioral psychology takes over. Research shows that boredom significantly increases your desire to browse, which in turn makes you far more likely to make an impulse purchase. This is why terminal layouts feature winding, mandatory paths. Instead of a straight hallway, architecture forces passenger traffic through commercial zones. Every step is engineered. Lighting, scents, and product placement are optimized to turn your walk into an act of consumption. The goal is to maximize your visual exposure to merchandise for every possible second before you finally board that plane. This chart illustrates why this layout exists. A runway has a strict physical limit on how many planes it can land each day. Retail revenue, however, has virtually no ceiling. There is no upper limit to what a single traveler might decide to spend. This creates a powerful financial alignment. Beyond monthly rent, the airport typically receives a direct percentage of every transaction made at the counter. The engine driving this spending relies on the historical concept of duty-free shopping. A duty is a government tax on imported goods. Since these products are intended for international travel, they are sold without those taxes. In theory, that should mean lower prices for the traveler. In practice, these tax savings are rarely passed on to the consumer. Retailers often keep their prices comparable to city stores and simply pocket the tax difference as extra profit. Duty-free is primarily a psychological pricing strategy. It creates the illusion of a discount to lower your spending inhibitions while you wait. Notice what populates this mandatory path. The walkways are overwhelmingly lined with premium brands, luxury fashion, and top-shelf liquor rather than basic convenience stores. Airports perfectly concentrate high-value international consumers in a single location. This gives luxury brands access to thousands of people with significant disposable income every day. These travelers are also emotionally primed. Vacationers are full of excitement, and business travelers seek a self-reward. In this specific context, an expensive impulse buy feels emotionally justified. Brands amplify this effect by offering travel-exclusive items and limited editions that are unavailable in regular retail channels. It is the ideal controlled ecosystem to convert a captive audience into high-ticket sales. This retail ecosystem is now evolving from static architecture into a highly dynamic, data-driven machine. Real-time analytics and artificial intelligence track passenger flow, allowing digital advertising to adapt to the exact demographics walking past at any given second. Loyalty programs and mobile apps target you with personalized promotions based on your flight history and your exact physical location in the terminal. The ultimate objective of this technology is to maximize the exact dollar amount extracted from every passenger without needing to add a single extra flight to the schedule. So the next time you're simply waiting for a flight, remember the terminal is quietly calculating how to turn every minute into a transaction.